belongs? Or where does it start to be rooted in the Lord?
Like the friends that you choose and like who you're fellowshipping with and all that, like really counts onto where you're gonna be headed to. When you're back home with your parents and stuff, like they're watching your every move and who you're friends with and who your friends' parents are and all this stuff. But then now you're in college, so it's like it's all up to you. So you decide who like what your future is going to be and how you really are, how your life is going to be. Even if it's like friends who like to be in different like bad atmospheres, like I'll be cool with them. They'll be like my colleagues, you know, but we just won't be friends. The use thing is like, you know, parties and all that. So I'll be friends with those people that like party and all this stuff, but it's just like I just won't go to those parties because I know what would happen. I'm not even gonna like jam to it, so what's the point? Like I'm just gonna stand there. I'm not gonna drink because that's not like
facts.
That's just gonna lead to being drunk, and that's a sin. So why would do that, you know? So it's just like I'm just not gonna enjoy my time, but I'd rather go into like a place where I can hang out with like all my church people or like my Christian people, and we would like just sit at a house or out somewhere and we just like enjoy time, talk, sing, pray, you know. Or like sometimes we'll like go to we'll be like, let's just go and just like out and let's just walk in the city, and we'll just go and someone will bring a guitar and we'll just stop and we'll just start singing and like praising the Lord. And then and
on the streets.
That's what usually happens, especially at conferences. That's what happens. Where instead of just like sitting in the house, we'll just go out and just like start singing and just praising the Lord. And then people would just like look at us, and some people would actually like enjoy it, and they'll just like sit. I remember like there'll be these couples that just like sit and just like listen to us singing and like praising, you know. It's just, that's something that's so good, and that just feeds your spirit itself, you know. And it's just like that actually like hypes me up instead of like going to other places that it's gonna make me feel guilty inside.
I live with my parents, but like I'm very like out though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you live with your parents, it can be a little different.
Yeah, it's different, but like.
Why did you choose? Why you didn't go far?
Because they feed me and they clothe
me.
Me.
Oh my God! Yeah, I miss the food.
You miss the food.
But
I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
About,
so friends.
I see that a lot of young people your age are spending a lot of time playing games. How is your time management? How many hours do you
Video games?
Video games.
Man, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like in high school, it's kind of like, oh, when I get to college, I'll be serious. And I just like wasted so much time. But when I like fell in love with making music, like my game is right there. Like I used to have my setup, like my music equipment over here. As soon as I turn, my video games, TV's all right there. That's good. While the thing is editing or like rendering or whatever, I quickly go on this and I just kill time because I have time to spare.
Okay.
I'm learning how to moderate it, but it was so much better. Like I was a no life, I can say that, because like I was just so indulged like in the thing, and you're not getting. Once you finish the game, then what? This is to you guys. Like then what? What are you gonna do? Like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's so fun. But like I don't think it's fun when I finish it right away. If you're like that, kudos to you, but go do something really, because like the music thing, I can do so much with like it's just so crazy, because like now I'm in college, I'm one step closer to the real life, to the real world, to my own way of like living, and I find the music so much satisfying than playing the video games right now. And right now I kind of finished everything, so I'm kind of like I don't want to see video games right now, but there are moments where I play it too much and I'm just so sick of it. And then there are moments where I do like music and I'm like, I need a break. And then like go to the video games. But it used to be so bad. Like my entire summer would be spent like wake up 11 or 12 p.m. I mean, p.m.
11,
and then play video games, never leave the bed, never like all that.
It was useless.
It's not worth it.
It's good to play for a little bit.
Yeah, anything in moderation. Like I said, too much of anything is not good.
Now going back to Sally. The biggest problem for young ladies would be shopping things. Like money may not be enough. I'm going to come to you because shoes are a lot for boys too. I want this kind of a shoe. I don't know how you are, but Sally, how is your feeling about money management? Really, how
Yes,
are you?
Sally? Speak about it.
Man. You know,
I'm glad I didn't tell you my question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that. Instant reaction.
Instant reaction. Go ahead. What?
see, my dad was very excited when I went off by myself because he's like, now you're going to learn everything, especially with money. Okay?
Oh, you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, you're just going to do everything yourself. Well, like, if I actually need money, like, he got me. But it's like, I have to do it myself, you know? So, I just, I found out that I'm not very good with money.
Yeah, I knew that.
And, yeah, and like, okay, I'm bougie. I mean, I didn't know I was bougie, but everyone tells me I'm bougie, so I'm bougie. And I just, like, when you're bougie, you're trying to look good, and you get everything, and like, I see, even if my account is like 100, I'm like, bet, let's go out and let's buy something. And then after I buy things, and then I'll be like, okay, I want to eat now. I look at my account, and it's just like, nothing is there. I'm just like, oh no, it's going to be under 30, and then it's going to notify my dad that it's under 30, and then, Chase, that's how it is. But yeah, money is so, oh my God, it's so bad. And so, especially like in Minnesota, tax, there's no tax on clothes.
Oh.
So you just want to go out and just blow it out. But yeah, I'm not really good.
Are you good how are your shoes in that? Do you have to have Jordan and
Listen, this is my thing with kicks. I think shoes. I came from Ethiopia, so shoes is not a big deal for me. It used to be video games, but when I grew up, I looked at like when you finish a game and you sell it back to them, you pay a $60 game and you get $22 back. I looked at it like I'm getting finessed, and I hated it. And ever since that day, I was like, I got mad. I never took money as a joke. I'm like, I'm not her. I'm not gonna kill my money mindlessly, I said. And then one time, I forgot I actually I paid something on Apple, and then I got like the notification months or days later. I got so mad, and I called Chase. They took my money. I got like a couple money temporary. They do that thing for you just to help you out and figure it. Because it was like really messing with my phone. And then my uncle heard this. He's like, I like that. You champion your money. He said, if you read this money management book, I will give you $100, he said. And it was a Dave Ramsey book, if you know Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, I know.
I never play with money. I was like, bet. I read that junk. I was like, I finished it, and like, it helped me understand why the American people, they're not like, it's not that they're broke. They use credit and they get in debt. Debt is the big reason why they'll never be millionaires. And it just made me say, I can reach $1 million, really? And so it made me say, okay, bet. Let me do this, let me do that. And so I've recently opened a savings account. But as far as like shoes are concerned, I never really spend on like too much. I go thrift shopping. She taught me how to do it. It's funny, but she'd be spending a lot of money.
I had to go that way.
But I go thrift shopping. Like if another
So
man,
good.
etc. I use that. But I never really, shoes have never been my kryptonite. So I'm not,
It is for
for most guys, yeah.